Hi, 101 class. We are Hovercraft Team A, and you guessed it, we built a hovercraft. I'm Owen Deegan.
I'm David Driver.
And I'm Alex Fincannon.
Hope you enjoy our presentation.
So for our design cycle, we started out by getting and salvaging some parts and trying to just see what we had and what we could work with to try and build this hovercraft. We worked on trying to actually match the weight to what our motors could lift and trying to get enough motors and power to it. And we wound up switching from the batteries we had to 9 volts to try and save weight and redoing the design pretty much completely. We wound up, just kind of spraying everything down with black paint and then gluing it all together, and that's what we wound up kind of hovering. We didn't really have enough time in the cycle to test and do everything that we needed to get it to actually go forward. But as far as a hovercraft, technically it hovered, so I call it a win.
Some of our challenges for creating this project were agreeing on a method to create our hovercraft, really taking our research and finding out what exactly we wanted to do with it and how we wanted it to look. Also finding time during our busy schedules to meet. We're all engineering students here taking a large number of credits, so fitting in a few hours in the day or even just like a half an hour a week just to figure something out and find out what we wanted to do and check in proved to be very difficult. Also, figuring out how to make the hovercraft move was difficult since we needed to create enough power behind it to move it forward while also not sacrificing the weight and making it not able to hover. We also had a challenge in not setting things on fire. We failed. How we did. We are very proud of our hovercraft, even though at FEDD Day it only hovered and never actually crafted. Because our hovercraft actually somewhat broke on the presentation during the race, we also received an Oscar for the most dramatic performance by a hovercraft.
Things we could do differently. The first thing would be to gather the right supplies. We found many instances where certain parts did not fit our hovercraft correctly. The second thing would be to estimate the weight from the start. Once we started building the hovercraft, we realized that it was too heavy to actually hover, so we had to kind of go back and start all over again from the beginning. We would definitely have planned ahead more, and we would have met more as a team. Any advice that we could give to anyone would be to start early and to meet weekly. Meeting on a consistent schedule helps you stay on track and to get the project finished at a proper time and date. If you don't succeed at first, try again. Don't get discouraged if things don't go out the way you expected them to. And also to share the workload, because it is a huge project and no one can do it on their own.
All right, well, that's our hovercraft.